See how long it takes Pap to get out of the car. Don't hurt yourself now. You all right?
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, we have been gone for a minute. I've been real overwhelmed, frankly. I'm doing major surgery on the Vega. Let me take you guys in here to look at it. That's JP's 434 sitting on the lift. I'll tell you why in a minute. We've done major surgery up here. All new everything. So everything's new. Aerospace brakes, really pretty, and we're running into some clearance problems. So the new spindles sit out further. They're getting into the fenders, so I'm gonna have to put the old big block springs back on the car to get the ride height I need. The car's gonna sit up a little bit, kind of look funny, but what can you do? I want to race, and it might not look the best, but I want to race, so it is what it is. I might even leave the front end off the car if the racetrack operators are okay with that. But in other news, JP has procured a humongous big block, and he already has it in the vet, and I'll take you guys over there. He's just picking it up. I don't know what he's doing. There's all kinds of doodads, dry sumps and things. I don't know what any of that stuff does and how it works, but it's expensive, makes a lot of power. Once he gets it back down, I'll show you guys the engine. All right, this is the engine. JP's about to start it. He put this engine in about 6 minutes. Switched over from small block to big block. This is a 588 VZ engines, 12-degree profiler heads, 2 giant dominators, dry sump. It's a bad dude. So whenever he's ready, he's gonna start it. This does have mufflers on it, so it's not gonna be as loud, but has not been started yet, so he's got to play with the timing, all that stuff. We'll see what happens. Well, after much work, a lot of work, completely rebuild our front end here. New spindles, new brakes, new calipers. I had to put the big block springs back on so we could clear. But let me show you guys what we got. Before, the tires were sticking out past the fender well, and so I wanted to raise the ride height up. You can do that a lot easier with the big block springs. Before, the tires were sticking out. You couldn't set the car down. They were rubbing on the fender. But now I set all these in all the way. Had to realign the car, redo the steering. It was a lot of work. But everything's pulled in as far as it'll go, and we got a little bit of clearance. So before, the tires were sticking out. I got them about flush, and I got the ride height set way up. Looks kind of not as cool, but it's gonna work, and I can drive the car. So if y'all haven't seen them, that's the new brakes. Aerospace, super nice bearings. Once these scrub in, this will turn a lot more, but before I could get like 1 or 2 turns out of the wheel and it would stop. Pappy's here with me. I think he wants to do an old ride along in the car, so we might go out, test the brakes, make sure everything's working and that everything holds together okay before we go and rip it down a racetrack. So might as well try it. Go take a cruise on the west side. All right, y'all, moment of truth. See if this thing's got any brakes or not. Me and old Pap gonna take it around the block here on the west side. See what she's got. Water pump's working. Solenoid ignition, fuel. She ain't been started in a minute, people.
How'd it feel?
I think it feels
What was you saying when you punched it there?
I was just smiling.
Oh, I thought you said something.
It's hooking though. I mean, even on the street, it knocks the tires off, but it's still pretty quick.
Yeah, I thought I felt that. Did it kick?
Oh, it's spinning big time. See how long it takes Pat to get out of the car. Don't hurt yourself now. You all right?
Yeah, okay.
All right. Pap's at an advanced age. Okay, it's hard for him to climb out of race cars. He might have just bent the door pins on the car, but it's fine. At least he didn't fall. That would have been devastating. All right, guys. Car ran good. Barely even got up to temp. We did some pulls on the street. Car seems to be really happy. We never exceeded the speed. They always know when to do that, right when the camera comes on. The car seems real happy, oil pressure's great, barely even got up to temperature. God almighty!
Action!
One of these days he'll stop blowing air back there and I'll finish my video. How much air is left? Alright guys, take 3. The car seems really happy, great oil pressure, barely got up to temperature. I think Pap had fun. He's definitely never ridden in anything with this kind of power and a big old fat tire on the back. So maybe one of my bosses might have been behind me at one point. I know he's got a TRX and it looked like a TRX behind us. But that was fun. Car seems happy. Engine's running great. The brakes seem pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and bleed them again and bleed the back. But they seem like they're working really well. And I'm really excited. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Probably not a very long video. Let us know, guys, in the comments, what do you, well, now it's dark, but what do you think the Corvette is going to run? It's got that big fat big block in it now, a 588 inch big block with big 12-degree heads. It's a nasty motor. So do you think it's going to go faster, the same, slower? What do you think? Let me turn some light on here. All right, hopefully this helps a little bit. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you want to see some other stuff, comment down below what you'd like to see. We've been real busy lately, really been fighting with the car to get it working. I think Pap's worried that he broke my door, but it'll be fine. Comment down below what you want to see. And thank you guys so much for watching again, and we will see you very soon.